Well, the running of the Group 3 Les Champ will highlight the card at Menangle on Saturday night, and more on that race shortly. But the first of the specials appears in race 3 with number 3 for Seeker, this very talented mare from the all-conquering Amanda Turnbull stable. She's having a great run of success of late, Amanda. Nicely drawn in gate 3, coming off a very strong win at Yagara last Monday. And in this particular field, she should be the one to beat from the good draw. Over to race 4, the Club Menangle Waratah final, and ideally drawn in gate 2 is the informed Sir Richard Lee for Jake Mitchell. Josh Gallagher will take the reins, coming off 2 very strong wins at Newcastle. Josh should give Sir Richard Lee a nice stalking role, and he will be very hard to hold out over the concluding stages. Now, moving over to the feature event on the Club Menangle card is the 6th event with the running of the Les Chant Group 3. Sticking here with Wolf Stride, coming off 2 very stylish trial wins. He's first up from a spell, and I think he is definitely the one to beat. Although Darren Benskin, who trains Wolf Stride, has elected to drive Focus Stride, which is nicely drawn in gate 2, and Cam Hart will take the reins behind Wolf Stride. But I think he is the one to beat Wolf Stride, with Stingray Tara and I Cast No Shadow both racing in exceptional form, and Loom to be the main dangers to Wolf Stride. Moving over to race 8, it's impossible to go past Braveview Kelly. She's in outstanding form since coming from New Zealand to join the powerful Jack Trainer team. She's had 6 starts for Jack for 5 wins in the second, and that second was behind her stablemate BK Spy. There's certainly no slouch. So Braveview Kelly looks to be one of the better bets on the card. You will be taking short odds, but you will be collecting. Now, the feature program on the weekend, as far as harness racing is concerned, is Melton on Saturday night. And what a program it is, from race 1 right through to race 11, overflowing with exciting talent. We have the running of the Oaks, the Derby, also the Victoria Cup. There's the Make Mine Cullen, the Group 3, which features Lady in Red. I'm going to be on that race very shortly. But the first of the specials is in race 2. I'm gambling on here on Albi 2 Chains for John Nicholson. Resuming from a spell, is being quoted around about $10 at the moment, coming off 2 outstanding trial performances, Albi 2 Chains. He hasn't been seen since running 8th behind Better Isolated Albion Park in the Consolation of the Rising Sun. That was in early July, but as I mentioned, those 2 trials have been exceptional. I think he's worth the gamble from his good draw. To race 3, the Make Mine Cullen, here Ladies in Red is back in action. We can't wait to see this mare. 23 starts, 19 wins, 4 placings for Emma Stewart. She won the Group 1 Rising Sun in July. She's trialling well. She's up against 2 very smart stablemates in Tough Tilly and Treachery, and despite the back row draw, I think David Moran will be saluting the judge here with Ladies in Red. Moving over to race 4, another feature event is the Holmes Group 3, and here Harry Stamper, an outstanding performer, the New South Wales Derby Trotters winner. He's been back in action for 2 runs. He won first up, game in defeat behind Plymouth Chubb. I think he can reverse the result here with the Peter Manning trained Plymouth Chubb. So Harry Stamper from gate 1, I think, will be greeting the judge once again. We move over to the Victoria Cup race 8 on the card. Ideally drawn in gate 2 is Expensive Ego for Belinda and Luke McCarthy. Quite impressively when resuming from a spell at Club Menangle recently. Nicely drawn, although one of his main dangers, Better Eclipse in gate 1, will certainly be pressuring him, but there's numerous chances in the race. But I'm going to stick with Expensive Ego. And we move over to race 9, which is the Group 1 Victoria Oaks. I'm going to be sticking with the Queensland Oaks winner from the powerful Emma Stewart stable in Soho Astoria. I think the distance of 27.60 will suit her. That will offset the second row draw, but there's numerous threats to Soho Astoria, including her stablemates Pentalante and Encipher, both drawn well. Just Hope and Amore Vita. The race is overflowing with chances, but I'm going to stick with Soho Astoria. She was kind to us in the Queensland Oaks, a good odds. I think she can do the job once again at even better quote this time around. So they're my thoughts for the big meetings this weekend, both on Saturday night, Club Menangle, and an outstanding 11 event program at Melton on Saturday night. Until next time around, good punting.